Imagination is such an important thing to use. The Ark Angels all have beautiful, colourful angel wings. Can you see them? Use your imagination and see if you can see them on each animal. Head in the Clouds by Deborah Stephen. Sabrina was sitting on her heavenly cloud having a nice cup of tea watching the world go by. Down below, she saw Hetty bathing in her muddy puddle singing softly to herself. What a lovely start to Hetty's day. Graffiti came along with his head and wings hanging down and with a sad face. Ouch, ouch, it hurts to swallow. Hetty stopped singing and asked, what's wrong? I have a very sore throat and a very long throat, so it is extra sore. Come and join me in my mud bath, Graffiti. It always soothes my skin and makes me feel better. It also shines up my wings, said Hetty. Graffiti stepped into the mud. Squelch, squelch, squelch. His hooves sunk into the mud right up to his knees. Come on, get right in and get that neck into the mud, said Hetty. Graffiti hung his head and said, No, Hetty, I don't like it. He stepped out of the mud and went on his way. He saw Flossie feeding in the lake and standing on one leg. Hello, Graffiti, you look sad. Are you okay? Graffiti looked up and said, Oh, Flossie, I don't feel well. I have a sore throat. That is easy to fix. I always feel better when I'm eating shrimp standing on one leg, said Flossie. The shrimp makes me keep my rosy pink feathers and standing on one leg keeps me comfortable to fall asleep. I am sure it will help. Flossie flapped her angel wings which shone in the light. Graffiti stepped into the lake and put his head into the water to try and eat the shrimp. He tucked one of his back legs underneath and struggled with his balance. Poor old Graffiti completely fell over into the water. Splash! Graffiti pulled himself up out of the water. Oh, Graffiti, laughed Flossie. Try again. No, Flossie, I don't like it. He shook the water off and walked out of the lake. His angel wings were dripping wet and hung down each side. This was not a good day for Graffiti. Standing by the side of a cloud, he saw Ella, swooshing dust all over her body and wings. Hello, Graffiti, are you okay? Said Ella. I have a very sore throat, Ella. I know just the thing. Let me dust you down with this soil. It always helps me and cools me down. Graffiti stood next to Ella and let her throw dust over his body and neck. It also got into his eyes, which made them very sore. Is that better? Said Ella. No, Ella. I don't like it. By this time, Graffiti felt so sad and upset. Nothing seemed to be working to help his sore throat. What was he going to do? Hello, Graffiti. How are you on this fine day? Graffiti looked up to see who was talking to him. He saw it was Sabrina Cloud sitting up on her heavenly cloud having a nice cup of tea. Oh, Sabrina, I don't know what to do. I have tried several different things that Hetty, Flossie and Ella thought might help with their ideas, but none of them worked. Now I don't know what to do. Graffiti, I have just the thing for you. Put your head up into my cloud and have a nice hot cup of tea. That will certainly help your sore throat. Graffiti stretched up and pushed his head and neck up through her heavenly cloud. Sabrina made him drink the cup of tea. The hot steam floated round his neck and covered his throat like a warm scarf. The hot tea slid down his throat and soothed it immediately. Oh, Sabrina, that feels so much better already. Thank you, thank you, thank you, said Graffiti. His face was covered with a big smile and his wings perked up with joy. You are so right. Your hot tea is certainly the right thing for my sore throat. You knew exactly what I needed. I should have known you would know the cure, said Graffiti. Graffiti, it's my pleasure as your friend to be able to help you. I am here for you always. Now go back to the Ark and rest. I am sure you'll be better tomorrow, said Sabrina. Whilst walking back to the Ark, Graffiti started to think about how lucky he was. Everyone he had seen today had tried so hard to help him. It made him realise how many friends he had and how important they were to him. Everybody needs somebody, he thought, as he reached the Ark and walked up the ladder. Graffiti had certainly learned something important that day. Even though he had a sore throat, the gift of learning he had such good friends was important. That gift of friendship made it an especially good day.